up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of
Let Us Sip.
This is your girl, Brittany.
It's your girl, Kaloni.
Sophy. I guess I'm here back with these guys. I don't even know who the hell you are. Here I am. Every week they trap me. I don't know. They just come pick me up in a car. I
think she just love us. You think she love us?
Nana love us.
Nana better love us.
She love her grandchildren, okay? She love her grandchildren.
And guess what, guys? We got dick on the table. We have a guy here.
Okay.
More guests. What's up?
How you doing, ladies?
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming on. Let us know who you are.
Saint Louis Alexander, co-owner of Ounce Water. I have my own styling company as well, Perception INC. And my girl Sophy invited me here.
Yay.
We go back. This is my high school buddy. We was in high school together. I know. We're like 100 years in already.
Something like that.
99.
99.
So I want to go back to your name.
Okay.
Are you a junior?
I am.
Sounds like it. That's like when you meet a man named Clarence. Like, your daddy must have been the Clarence.
Yeah.
I'm technically a third, but
The third. Okay.
I had a
the
third.
original, he in the upper room.
Oh, okay.
I had
My
a
side,
third.
we got 4. My great-grandfather, my grandfather, my dad, and my younger brother, old Aaron Hall.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped that with my son. I was like, no, we're not going to keep that torch going.
Yeah, my brother said he was like, yeah, I ain't about to make a 5th.
So we're done, okay? We're done.
Yeah, done.
So do you mind if I call you Sincere for short?
Saint, whatever you comfortable with, I'm going to reply.
Do
Okay.
it for the Saint. Yeah. Do it for Saint.
You watch Snowfall?
No.
Oh, well, there's a character with the last name named Saint.
Okay.
So that's
I like to laugh. I'm into comedies and documentaries and shit like
Oh,
that.
you don't like to watch Black Trauma?
We've been through enough.
We have.
Agreed.
Touche.
Agreed.
Yes.
So you on that one? Snap.
So what we like to do, Sam, when we have guests, we like to play a game. So this game is called I'm curious to know.
Oh, I thought it was motorboat. We said,
They outside, but we're not yet.
Right.
Only on Titty Tuesday.
Gotcha.
So I'm curious to know, would you feel judged if you took a girl on a date, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was no expenses spared. I had a good evening or whatever. And she snickered when you pulled out your Cash App card to pay for the dinner.
Will I feel away?
Yeah.
No, wow, I'm paying for it. Why would I feel away?
Because I actually seen something on the internet where they were judging people for paying for meals and shit or dates in general with Cash App cards. I'm like,
I mean, it's money. I'm confused.
I don't get, how everybody tries to make shit a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Like they always trying to down shit. I'm like,
I
what's
mean,
the problem? That's the
rather-
I
black
got a
card.
lot of money on that card.
Like, you want to wash dishes or you want me to pay for this? What are we doing?
Right.
Exactly. I'm like, that should come instant too. Faster than your bank account.
All right.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So, next question.
Talk to me.
I'm curious to know, do you like your gooch licked?
I love that shit. Fuck you talking about? Shit is amazing. Keep going. We go even further.
Just filling in the world.
Hey, see,
Yeah.
thank you.
That shit
Thank
is-
you. Especially when it's coming from a woman, because a lot of men think it's gay.
I mean, a lot of niggas is gay.
Yeah.
So,
Touche.
Yeah.
We ain't get to the sip of the week, but that was definitely worth the sip. So if y'all got a cup, y'all can still drink that. Hello. So my last question.
talk to me.
I'm curious to know, are you a shower or a grower?
Grower. I go from Bruce Banner to Hulk.
Well, on that note, let's go ahead and jump into the sip of the week.
Let's do it.
All right. So, if this is your first time listening and or watching, every week we pick a word, and throughout the conversation we say the word. So when you hear it, you need to pick up your cup and drink what's in it.
Heard you.
So this week's sip of the week is going to be the word level.
Okay.
We say level, you take a sip. So let's go ahead and practice. Level.
Level.
So that's 3 sips.
If you like. Only in town for the night. All right.
Delicious.
So let's go ahead and jump into the news that we absolutely, positively probably can't use.
All right, the news it is that we can't use. Okay, so did you hear about this guy? Won $30,000, spent $20,000 on the chain, and then got robbed for the train. In Detroit, that was.
I heard about this yesterday.
I heard about that. Donkey.
Sounds about right, yes.
Donkey of the day. He could get donkey of the decade. First of all, you got 30. What are you doing with the 20 for the chain? Like, why?
Right.
Why?
And the attire didn't match. I seen the picture.
Yeah, it was looking like
Bad word.
I really was looking for the back end of this. Of like, did you have some insurance on this? Like,
Probably not.
What is
Probably
going
not.
on? And I seen they had the cameras of the place where people was getting robbed before for their jewelry. Like the guy that
So
owned it.
this spot is notorious for.
Yeah,
So
they had
you
the same
crook
guy.
walked your ass over
Right.
there.
He lined himself up.
Exactly.
You
That's why I
asked
said
for that
I was
shit.
looking
I
for
hate
the
to say
back end.
That's good for you, but that's good for you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You played yourself.
Cheddar bobbed yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. How about Kanye West? He went on a vacation for his birthday with the model in France, and that same model was Angel in his Power video, I believe.
Yeah.
And also, he unfollowed all the Kardashians on Twitter.
Never
Right.
heard that.
Sound about right.
I'm trying to get out. You know when you try to get out of going to school and you act like you sick? That's what that nigga did to get out the Kardashian pussy. He's like, nah.
He did the mace. You know, I can't be down with this label no more. I'm going to go the
Yes.
religion route.
Yep, I'm gonna go to religion
But he'll
route.
be back later because he won his residuals.
True
Heard you.
indeed.
But he's smart though. I'd have cut them bitches off too. Cut everybody off
Gotta
because
restart,
they'll
reprogram.
find a way to slither back in. You know how, especially with COVID now, when you trying to be toxic, you be like, yo, give me my mask back. I want my mask back.
I want my mask back.
So that's
Give
a
me
fucking
change.
paper mask. buddy.
And now, you know what? I was looking at a clip that they had of that last Kardashian show because it's supposed to be the end, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to come back, but that's another story for another day. But nonetheless, I seen her complaining like, oh, I get all the big stuff, but fucking Chloe and her baby daddy were at the gym together and I wanted that. I'm like, yo, this is a thing with relationships. Levels.
Yes,
But this is the
levels.
thing. It's like you have to pick your poison. If your nigga don't like the gym, find a homegirl that does. Why are you having this big old argument and this is gonna cause all this shit? Like your homegirl could. That's not his
Right,
thing. It's okay for it not to be their thing.
Y'all got to do separate shit,
Have to.
and it's okay.
Have
She
to.
already beating herself up because this is like going to be her third marriage.
Yeah. Well, that's Kim. Yeah,
Kim,
but
yeah.
He was
Chloe,
married
but
twice
Chlo-
before?
tree
Yeah,
times.
Tree.
Before Kanye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The basketball player Chris Humphries,
Right.
and it was a music producer
yeah,
or something
random
when she was
producer.
young.
Wow.
Yeah, she was married to Chris for like 72 days or some shit. Her
Yeah,
and
if
Evelyn
that,
is
then
like
yeah.
neck to neck.
She's like so super emo though for certain things. Like her failing that baby bar exam. I know she's like about to slit her wrist, honestly, and which is
Twice.
bad.
I know a lot of women that don't do shit without their man, though. Like, I can speak from experience.
Mm-hmm.
My ex, if I'm not hungry, she's not going to eat. And she'd be dead starving.
Yeah, that's not happening. Like me and my nigga move together, but we don't move that close.
It's different levels of love because sometimes I'm not going to lie. I did that the other day. I was like, yo, I'm dead sorry, but I was waiting to eat. Like,
yeah, because y'all eat together.
Yes.
I snack
But
though.
if I be like, all right, let's go out to eat, I'll drink while you eat. I don't see a problem with that. If I'm not hungry, I'm still feeding you whatever you want
Right.
to eat.
Oh, nah,
I'm
yeah,
a drink.
And your
Yeah.
girl will be happy.
And
with
I'm
that.
gonna-
Not
Yes.
this
Not a problem.
raggedy motherfucker boy. Let me sip some shit.
That's level. There you go.
It's more chaser by the end of the day.
That was a trigger. That was a trigger. My fault.
I
I'm
see.
back.
Now, on a serious note, the autopsy for Shock G got released, and he did pass away from a drug overdose. So it was like fentanyl, it was alcohol, and it was It was like I think it was like 3.
Yeah,
it was
yeah. We listen. We ain't the fucking Webster Dictionary. Y'all know what the fuck it was. Look it up, all right? He did that. Yeah, methamphetamine.
Yes.
Troubles
Did the
is that
methamphetamine.
She did
you
it.
could go through that. You
Yeah,
don't want
fought
to talk to
that word
somebody.
out.
But you want to resolve the drugs is
Yeah,
kind of crazy.
it is.
Especially
It's
mixing.
the chemistry. It's really levels to this drug stuff. Like if you're gonna be doing coke, do coke.
Right, don't mix. What are you doing?
Don't mix. The same way, like if I'm drinking Henny, Why the fuck would I drink Patron?
Well, we did last time, but
we do that. That's a summer drink.
No, listen,
It's
and
a
I'm
Deddy
gonna tell
mix.
you, I felt like I was probably on some other shit. It was like niggas was looking at me like I popped pills too. I was like, no, I just did the Henny and the Patron.
Right.
Listen, some things you just not supposed to do.
That's a good mix, though. I mean, it gets you where you got to go
Yes,
quick.
but what they're doing is sometimes they smoke the weed,
Mm-hmm.
you know, then they popping perks, then they're drinking
Lean.
liquor, then they're drinking lean. That's too much. And I was a bio major, okay?
There you go.
That's too much chemistry and too many different toxins mixed together that's not supposed to be. So the same way when a chemical eruption is erupting in our body, it affects your heart.
Eruption.
Okay, sexual abduction.
All that.
all that.
Sorry, we got lost, but we're back.
We're back. But on a serious note, like, if you're going to be, of course, we're not judging. Like, we drinking right now. If that's what you do, then that's what you do. But honestly, if you're going to do drugs, or let it just be one.
Drug
Because
responsibility.
when you start drinking, or like, if you're going to pop the pills, don't drink with it. Because that right there can be
And then with these
downhill.
with these drugs and them making these pills themselves and the fentanyl,
Yes,
like
that
you
fentanyl.
technically can't trust none of this shit.
Right.
Like if you don't have the prescription, back your ass up.
I can barely trust the weed, let alone some damn
Right.
pills.
That's why I'm
Like,
scared to even try a pill because I'm like, I don't want to be that kid that they talk about on the after school special.
Don't do a pill.
And
Do
like,
edible.
damn, she was. Oh, I do the
Yeah,
edibles.
he does the edibles.
Yeah.
We gotta have an edible
Yes.
situation one day.
Yes,
You should have been with us yesterday on the boat ride.
The bee's knees. When
She don't fuck with me.
Yo, we gonna do that shit before the summer's out.
The weed
You
drink
know,
is
and you know what it is that I think about the industry just in general? I think they need to just like doctors, just like lawyers. They need a mentoring program for like the people that are like the old school niggas that are like 70 years old. Because
That
they was
did it.
doing drugs back
Yeah,
then
and
too.
they still alive.
And
It
they
was a
still alive,
different
but they could let them know, listen, nigga, you high this whole fucking time. You ain't even gonna remember this money that you blowing through. You ain't gonna remember these bitches. It's gonna be a lot of shit that you might have want to
big blur.
remember. You ain't gonna even know this shit. Like they need a mentoring shit for hip hop because it's like, bruh.
This ain't it.
Not even hip hop. Just in general, people need somebody just to talk to.
And that's what's dimming down the bars, honestly, because it's like I'm on so many different drugs. All right, let me just do one catchy. It's very rare you meet certain artists, and they probably not really doing all those drugs that have, like J. Cole. I know for a fact he's not doing lean and all this other stuff. That's why the mind, you know,
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah, it
works
projects
better.
into the music. Like
It
you could
projects into
tell that the
music.
nigga be high in the studio. Like this shit, I like the production of it, but as far as the bars, like you done said the same thing 14 times, my
14
nigga.
times. You don't
bars?
remember recording that song.
Do y'all think that Cisco was high? Cause did y'all ever pay attention to the thong song? Y'all know it's one verse.
Yeah.
He said the same thing forwards and backwards.
Yeah.
So did y'all think
It's a
he
great
was?
song. Don't talk about Cisco. Drew Hill.
Well, shit, Drake. I got my eyes on
That song is
you.
phenomenal,
That was
too.
the first verse and the second verse.
Yeah.
I mean, I got my eye on you. You look good. I ain't. I'm staring.
You think he leaned into that?
I think a lot of these artists, they like hear the song like, oh shit, when I wrote that. Did I even write that?
Like the next morning they wake up and they be like, yo,
studio?
send that to me. After the engineer to mix it down, they be like, yo, that shit hard. Don't remember none of this shit, but like, yeah, put it out. Whoever was the first nigga to put out some bullshit, like, just let it go. Let's let it go. And everyone followed after that. Like, it was somebody that started it.
Because now we got Future, Amigos, and everybody else. They took it, they flipped it, and they made it something new.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And now, on another serious of the serious, the Chinese guy. Was that in New York City? The guy, it was an adult that shot a child, like, in the shoulder. And they gave the Chinese guy, it was a black kid, they gave the Chinese guy $10,000 bond. He paid it and was
his
out.
neighbor, because his bike was in his yard.
Yeah, like you could have they had the video, you could see the kids running back and forth on the sidewalk.
Oh, shit.
And
I
he
missed
shot,
that one.
yeah.
He shot it out of his window in
Yeah.
his house.
Like a sniper?
Yes,
Yeah.
like a sniper.
And it hit
sniped
the little boy.
He
But
did?
he didn't die.
He didn't die.
He didn't die. He's so stinking cute. Like, and all you know, all right, first of all, the neighbors had a little beef or whatever. Because the kids, like, the noise complaint.
Kids are kids, my nigga.
Kids
you
are
move
kids.
into neighborhoods with
You
kids.
and you
that's
look
what
at
they
the
do.
video, you'll see the kids just rolling down, on their bikes or whatever. But you see the little boy bike like in the guy's yard, and I guess he got fed up. Mind you, he's a young
You couldn't
Chinese
talk
boy.
to the parents?
His parents picked his ass up right after he got out. I guess they've been beefing for a little while. But then they let him out, and he's still living next door. And now the father of the little boy that got shot, he don't really know what to do because he's like, you just let him right out, and now we in fearful. Like, what if he does it again? And
right.
So what
actually kill my son next time?
So what did? Of course, it is with the bail, right? It's always a 10%. So they gave him a $10,000. The internet was in uproar. So that's what people have to realize. This social media can really make a big impact on stuff. So they was $10,000 initially. They paid the 10%. He was out. Being that the internet was going crazy, the judge brought him back in.
Yes.
Increased it to $100,000, and now he's in jail.
Yes,
as he should be.
It should have stayed. Yes, it should have stayed at 100. He damn near killed that little boy.
So attempted murder,
and it was so cute because the little boy, he still just had his little arm wrapped up. He was still riding his bike because they was like, "Did it hurt?" He was like, "Yeah, it hurt." Like, you know,
he shot me.
Yes, because he was like, because you hear him, he's like, "Oh my god," you hear him like, "Ow!" You hear him say, "Ow," and he realized like, "Yo, I got shot." Like,
right. Some bullshit.
Levels.
That father better than me. Let me tell you something.
Right.
You come across
if it was a black
mine,
man that did it, it would have definitely been set at 100,000. And don't listen.
No,
you're being nice.
No bail.
You're being nice. It would have been like $2 million.
A little small thing with a little window.
That's like when they give
them in there.
When they want to give you life, they give you like quadruple life. You like, well, wait a minute. I thought I only lived once.
Right.
And then they give you like 15 years on top of it.
They be like 212 years plus another 30. Just say that I'm going to be in here till the end.
They're going to find you when you come back.
Right, just send me.
That's a recycle soul right there. That's the nigga we need.
So let's go ahead. We're going to go on topic train.
Yes.
Come on, ride the train.
You
ride it.
Okay, topic. All right, we're gonna be talking about dating, right? It's levels to this shit. Levels again. Everybody drinking.
Levels.
I hope
Got
it is.
Drink.
Okay. So levels. So when it is that you're dealing with another person, there are different levels of dating, right? So there are fuck buddies.
We know that.
Yep.
There is dating. There is in a relationship. There is engaged. And then there is married. I didn't even go into the divorce and you still hitting your wife after the divorce. We ain't gonna even go there. That's another topic for another
people
day.
Divorce
All right.
and get back together.
All right. So now when it is that you have this partner, is it necessary to have that talk every time the relationship you feel is going a level up? Or even if they did some bullshit and you think that it's going a level down?
That was the question?
Yes.
Of course it's a conversation. I mean, again, from experience, before I ever stepped out or anything or did anything, I had the conversation. So if my partner is not engaging in what I said or not respecting my feelings, it's like, all right.
So what was it that you were asking for?
Affection.
Affection?
Yeah.
Well, going into it, was she affectionate?
Okay. I hope none of y'all feel the type of way.
No, because I'm not affectionate, so we can go.
You're right. Listen, you
all right. She's
all
Caribbean.
different type of women.
She's
right
Caribbean, and you know the Caribbean
Okay.
culture, them niggas is not affectionate.
They're not really affectionate.
Not really affectionate. So, she's not affectionate at all, basically.
She on like PDA and things like that, public displays of affection. She won't hold your hand, take a walk.
Nah, not that. It's, so I did my numbers as far as like sex goes. So sex is nothing for me. But sometimes, let's lay up and watch TV. Let's
intimacy.
Intimacy. She's
not there yet.
Yeah, you're 39. What you mean you ain't there yet?
Well, that doesn't mean age don't mean nothing.
I mean, she's not that like that with my daughter neither. She's not affectionate, so that's why my daughter, kind of fucks with me more than her. Cause
levels.
Right. I'm affectionate, and you don't hear a lot of men or black men that press on. Like it normally it'd be the other way around. Like my man, he always in the street. He don't want, and when he come home, he drunk. He go to sleep or whatever. He ain't rubbing on me. He not da 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 da. And you don't really hear it on the other side often. Right. Like I thought you was about to say something totally different. You was like affection. I'm like, oh,
right. I can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The girl's listening.
So after you spoke to her about it, right? Did you try to like actually move it into motion? Like do things to her to show like this is my love language. I want this. So maybe if I do it to you or something like
I'll do it off the rip. If y'all are my women and y'all come home from work, I'm gonna rub your feet. I'll give you a bath. I'll wash you up. I'll lotion you up. eat you out, tuck you in, go to sleep. Good night. I don't get that in return.
Levels.
Well, yes, level.
Told you ain't fucking with me. Understood.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm affectionate. That's my thing. Like I said, like you said, a lot of guys don't even do that. So that's why I know I got to one up on guys. So when nigga could be.
He came from a good cloth, y'all.
Right.
He came from a good village. Shout out to his village, y'all. Shout out to his village.
Are you single now?
Yes.
Okay, so ladies, if you're watching and listening, he's single now and he likes affection.
Yeah.
So show him some
step
affection.
your affectionate game up,
His
ladies.
info will be in the bio of this, so you guys can go ahead and follow him on his socials and give him some affection, okay?
Nah.
He said, no. He gonna get it done. He loves
I heard you into massages. He gonna come up to you like,
he loves your bitches down and eating pussy, so holla at him.
and tuck you in, he said, ladies.
With the
Salad,
pussy.
toes, all that. Well,
Oh.
it's on your body. I'm on it.
Hey, level.
You have to be born a woman, though.
Facts.
It's a freaky
you got-
world.
Yeah,
It's a freaky world. It's a freaky world.
He came from a good
Yeah,
village,
and
y'all.
that's his preference.
Yeah. You have to be born a woman.
All right. So now, if it is just you're dating, right?
Okay.
And the person that you are fully invested in dating, okay? Because a certain level to it. So it's like, all right. So for the fuck buddies, what does that mean for you guys? If you're being a fuck buddy, what does that mean?
We are just having sexual intercourse.
We are linking just to fuck.
Yes.
Tax question.
Yes.
So in that fuck buddy, just linking the fuck, is it everything including the fuck, like oral, everything?
Yes, we're fucking. Yes. We're fucking.
It's levels.
Right.
Right.
But
See, me in the beginning, like, that was the only thing that, like, see, I'm toxic a little bit.
A little.
So,
A little.
Accountability.
yeah, accountability. Okay, listen, growth. At least I'm able to admit it now. Okay, I'm a little toxic. So when I first started, like, yeah, I link you, but I'm not putting your dick in my mouth. And the only reason why I will say it like that is because, for one, until I know where it's leading to, I'm not going to give you that pleasure to brag that, oh yeah, I called Kaloni
to suck my dick.
Mm-hmm. And I'm, everybody to each his own.
Mm-hmm.
But my village said that this is like, if you're going to do all of that with somebody, it's supposed to be special. If you're not really special to me, all right, yeah, we all got needs, but I'm not into pleasing you. I'm into being pleased.
I mean, the act of fucking or sex in general is special because everybody don't get that. So, in my opinion, if you're going to do it, do it.
Yeah, but I'm with her a little
Right,
bit.
But I felt like in the past, a lot of men, a lot of men, they enjoy having sex with us more than we enjoy having sex with them. In a sense.
Okay.
Like, it'd be some guys that, like, I just want to please you. Okay, I'm going to let you.
Right.
Like,
I want to be
you
pleased.
didn't say nothing about me pleasing you back.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't in the conversation. Communication is key.
Very
Okay?
Hello.
You
Let me know.
see, for me, I'm sucking dick. So it's like, it's not about the sexual part of it. That ain't about nothing to me. It's what are we doing outside of these closed doors? I could fuck you, suck you. That ain't about nothing. Will I text you a good morning? And I had dudes over time and they'll be upset because we're not on that level. So I've never been hitting you or you hitting me saying good morning. Just because I fuck you doesn't mean that we're going to change. We're still on the same level it is that we're in. And they'll be like, so you're going to say hello to Instagram instead of, yeah, we wasn't that sort of related. Like, sex doesn't change anything for me as far as how it is that I'm interacting with you.
Right.
So yeah, I'm going to suck some dick, but that is still going to remain the same.
We're chat when we chat, but the whole thing is that if we're dating, I'll send you a text in the morning.
That's the next level.
Because I want to text back,
Dating. So what we doing during dating?
Well, it depends on if we're dating exclusively or are we just seeing people. Because if we're just dating as if we're spending a few hours together, we may go out together, but we're seeing other people, that's fine. But like we said earlier, communication.
Absolutely.
Because you can't hold me down to the fire while you go and see other bitches and I got to sit home and play Molly the maid or wait and keep my pussy on a pedestal because you said you don't like the shit.
On chilled ice?
Yes. No. No.
You know what's crazy about communication?
What's up?
Is that I can say something very clear, very direct, but that's not what you heard. So sometimes you have to ask people, what did you hear me say?
Yes.
I agree.
And I hate having a conversation through text sometimes. Only because
That's an
things
epic
can get so, it just go left. Like,
Feelings.
the conversation, or like maybe if I'm texting you, I'm not feeling the energy like through the text for real. Like, so if you're not really sending maybe a shout or like a, oh, this nigga being dry.
Or a K.
Or just a K.
Oh,
or just,
don't GM me. The fuck?
Yes.
Does that
Yo.
mean general manager?
Ready to
Like,
flip
what the fuck is a
table. Right.
general?
I'm ready to flip the table now.
What
Like,
the fuck is
where
that?
you at? Come outside. For real? That.
Hey, what's up
Say
with that
less.
GM? What's the GM? What's up with that GM
That's a
now?
general manager? What is
Say less.
General Motors? Is this a car? Like, what are you at?
Exactly.
Wrong
So-
number.
Right. So if we're dating and we establish that we are seeing each other when we see each other and we see other people on our other time, that's fine with me. But let me know.
It's
But
fucking
do
up
they
part of dating.
really though, Brittany?
No, they don't. That's
let me
why
say
it's a
this.
problem.
People, listen, because I'm people. I'm people. You know when people say people?
Hey, people.
I'm talking about me. Okay, because it's been plenty of times when like people make it seem like, oh yeah, I was very upfront with that person that I'm dating exclusively. No, you didn't. No, you did not.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've been texting my ass for 6 damn hours. So who else did you have time to do X, Y, and Z with?
And then they call you crazy.
I said, yo, I tell you, when I was in a relationship with someone, I swear to God, God is a male, and I thought that y'all niggas had more than 24 hours in your day. Like, y'all have some side contract
Yo,
filled out.
seriously.
Because I'm like, how the fuck was he? My family, everybody said the same thing. They always confused, like, but y'all was around each other. He was even
did you
here.
have the
When the fuck did he have the time for?
Yo,
Somebody that don't
magicians-
require as much as you. Somebody
True.
who just take
The
the
fuck
crumbs.
buddy, right?
Yeah, true
Not
indeed.
even somebody who just not used to what you treat as a piece of shit is a god to them. So they're gonna take whatever they can get.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like that's a level of desperation. The only reason why I say that, because you got to explain when you say stuff, especially on this podcast. Like, they want to know why you feel that way. Because I'm like, because truly, even like when people feel like they going on apps and dating apps to like, find somebody. I feel like if I'm only happy for 20 minutes of your time or a quick fucking, I know you're about to give your wife or, your fiance or somebody all of it, I'm good. Like, I never understood why, side bitches, that's why they do exist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because
Not anymore.
they're okay with that shit a lot of times. Like, and I think that's what fucks up the game for real ones. Like, because a lot of times the guys be thinking that's all you want, bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. If you ain't giving me the whole goddamn pie, I don't want a damn crumb.
Side women keep some relationships alive. Because, let's say, use my example, if I'm not getting affection here and I find the affection, it's like, all right, I get it here, I can go home and just
You know what you're dealing with when you get home. I get that.
type shit.
I get that. But as long as she stay her ass on the side, we be all right.
That don't
That's
be the
it.
case no more nowadays.
Right.
They
A
don't.
lot of time the side bitches be feeling like they are more of a girlfriend than the girlfriend because
Right.
they like, okay, well, he telling me what he don't like and I'm giving
That's what we
him.
fuck up at.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what we fuck up
Yeah.
at.
And I'm giving him everything that she's not giving because he probably ain't even telling her for real.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean?
Like a lot of times you say how I can tell that you're vocal in your relationship. Like, bitch, I want you to suck my nigga. I want to cuddle. I want to da da da.
Right.
A lot of times guys be like, oh, it's cool. Like if she say like I'm tired.
Right.
Now, women, especially if you're a wife, you got like Brittany. She's a wife. She got a 9 to 5. She edits for Let Us Sip. Okay.
Okay.
Sis be busy.
Super
She's
engineer.
a trainer. Yeah, super engineer. Her daddy's a DJ, y'all.
My daddy's a singer.
Yeah. So, a lot of times it's like, damn, in the back of my mind, of course we be wanting like give y'all the sex and stuff, but we got like 2% of energy left. And it's like, I know when this nigga come through the door, he gonna want
Bing,
the
bing, bing. Look at
whole
this thing, look at this thing.
shebang.
He's like,
He gonna
me,
want
me,
the
me.
outfit, the.
Oh, what happened? You don't want it?
Oh, no. You know how you just said, where did this nigga get time to do that? Where you gonna find time to do that?
We can't.
We can't. Like,
Sometimes.
You heard that shit? You heard the bullshit? Where did we find time to do it?
tired. A lot of times
Levels.
we be tired, y'all.
You
Like,
gotta sacrifice sometimes.
You're right.
Yes,
because
right.
there is some times where he gets tired pussy sex, but you got it. Like, I may just, roll over. You tap me on the shoulder, I'll roll over.
Right.
And we get it. But, like, I'll make up for it when I get the energy. Like, I gave some pity pussy.
The comeback.
Yeah, I fucked up.
She got the comeback.
Right.
Come be a truth.
Right. So then I turn back around and suck his soul out of him.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Sometimes I be having to pop this NRG. Now, I do sell stuff for total life changes, and this fucking pill, y'all. I'm telling, it's like a Viagra for women, though.
Mm.
Like the same way you get that little energy, I pop that shit. I'll be up to 5 a.m. You'll be like, yo,
well, you might, if you get a little bit of sleep, sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night, suck his dick.
right? We got y'all. We a little tired, but you know what? You gonna go to sleep too.
Give
We
us
gonna
grace.
wake you up. Okay, we gonna wake you up with a good
I'm
time.
an easy like I'm
Not
about
an
to give away a
easy
secret.
leg.
I don't know if all guys, but like if you rub my balls, I'm falling asleep. Easy. We can lay up.
I rub my balls.
That shit is so relaxing.
They levels.
They do love it.
They laugh at me when I took about 7 minutes. You can get a lot done
In 7 minutes. Oh,
in
yeah.
7 minutes. Thank
Golly,
you
not the
gotta come
fucking,
focus in the game. Though.
That's
You gotta-
2 rounds of boxing plus an extra minute.
right.
not the fucking 7
But the
minutes
7
again. We gotta
minutes-
bury this fucking 7
Nah,
minutes,
se-
yeah.
No, Brittany,
7
that's
minutes. You can do a lot.
Brittany is
Right.
I'll make you come 3 or 4 times in 7 minutes.
Thank you.
Heard you, King.
You gotta multitask though.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Right. Turn around.
Have
Hold
her
on.
fucked up in bed like.
Right. You just took them
7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So when it is, right, that you guys are in the whole, when you're fully invested inside of a person, in the dating part, if the person it is that you're dealing with is sexually active with other people, do you feel away?
I used to. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm toxic.
Wow.
Say that one more time. I want to make sure I answer.
If it is that you are fully invested in the dating part,
Dating. Okay.
if that person is sexually active with someone else, would you feel away? You're
As long as they
fully
tell me.
invested.
I mean, if I'm fully invested, I have to let that be known. Like, yo, I'm fully invested. You don't even know what I'm seeing. And, this is my position.
Right.
And
right.
now, if she's not clear with it, then it's whatever. However I move after her not being clear, that's on her.
Only reason why I would feel some type of way is because of these little diseases going around.
Yes, it's very
So
important.
if you are fucking someone else, you don't have to tell me who specifically,
Right.
but you can let a nigga know. So yes, we may have to go to wearing condoms and practicing safe sex because I don't want my box to be itching and then you come over looking at me like I did it. No, nigga, you brought the dirty dick
Right.
home.
You better call the other girl that you was texting in the midst of you texting me for 6 hours.
Exactly. Let that bitch know her box is funky. It burnt me. And let's go. But it's just common courtesy. Just like you would like the Uber Eats guy to come all the way upstairs.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Just come on. Let me know. Let me know. And if I decide that I don't want to deal with it, hey, in your eyes, that's my loss.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel
I
like
agree.
everybody deserve options. Like if I say, okay, you're never going to get all of me. I'm giving you the option right now to walk away or to say, all right, you know what? I still want to pursue her. Like,
and that's where girls fuck up because we think we could change y'all.
yeah.
Nah,
Or vice versa. Be like, oh, I know. And that's what I used to think, that we can change y'all.
Me too.
But now that I'm about to be 30, if I meet a man right now that's my age or a little bit older, 9 times out of 10, you've been doing this shit way before you met Kaloni. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I go hard and keep giving you levels of like, okay, I feel like you should do this, you should do that. If that's already, I feel like a nigga's gonna only do something when he's ready. You can
Absolutely.
never, you can never dangle nothing or get a hush ring sometimes because you
Not the
bitching
hush
all
ring.
the time. Yeah, because sometimes we put pressure on niggas. Like you ain't gonna be dating me for 2 years or 3 years without the. So
And
now,
that's something he
you
don't
know,
even want to do in the first
Right.
place. And I deal with people that got engaged, got married, family members, and all that stuff. And how it is that man conformed his life to what it is that she required at one time, but ultimately it's because that's what he want to do. He might have not did it for no other bitch. He noticed it is what she wants, but ultimately it's up to him. It has nothing to
Right.
do with, you could put the pressure on it. Yeah, that shit gonna work for a couple of weeks. Yo, nigga, I want you to do X, Y. Yeah, they gonna do it because it's just for you to shut the fuck up. But they're gonna
Right.
go right back to the same shit if it is that that's not something that they want to do.
But in my opinion, people move off of 2 things: inspiration and desperation. So you can potentially change someone if you inspire that and bring it out of them. If you bring your A game, that person may feel like, yo, I got to step it up. I never had this before. I'm not trying to lose it.
Right.
Or you could bring your A game and out of desperation, they got to do the same thing again. Now it's like, oh, I have to step up. I'm not trying to lose it. So you either inspire greatness or, men or women move out of desperation. So it really depends.
All right. So now you guys, if you were, and for Brittany, you are married, right? Are you going to be open to an open marriage but with limits? Would you do it? So when it is that I say that with limits, I know somebody, he's like a computer tech, whatever the fuck it is that he does, but nonetheless, he's never in town. So him and his wife, they're both in New York City. The whole ordeal with him is that, with them, is that once it is that he's out of town, she can cheat and he does whatever state it is. But once he's inside of the town, they are a couple. Could you guys do some shit like that?
Oh, you looking at me?
Yeah, you. Let's hit the marriage person first.
Well, when it's your relationship, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't know if I'm willing quite yet to open it up, but if it's just sex, I'm fine with that. Because, we watch Sister Wives, right? Seeking Sister Wife. I don't want that bitch to be my best friend that's fucking my nigga and me watching him cater to her similar to how he would cater to me. No. But if we see a little thing that we like and, we want to bring her back, cool. Now, am I fully okay with him going out to do something else? If I can do it, yeah. But if I can't do it, then no. No.
Personally, for me,
toxic coming in. Toxic is coming into the fucking building. Levels.
Take a drink, y'all.
It's about to be real.
For me, what am I really getting out of this? What's the goal? Is this just a season? Okay, we just gonna, we hit our 5-year mark. We need something a little spicy. Unless he's just a lovable guy and he's just like, you know what, Kay? I'm out. Do you, boo? I don't even know if I really want to do that because a lot of times the niggas be turning crazy after. You understand what I'm saying? So it's it can be a fling. Now the nigga, you can't get him away from you. Now it's he's thinking we're going to link whenever good time. Or a lot of times you don't know that this is I got the okay from my nigga to do that. That one time. Right. But now they be like, the nigga act up. Maybe we can link. He may never.
9 times out of 10, he won't.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's the same way for me. But I mean, I'd rather a guy actually tell me because niggas is gonna nig.
Right.
That's just what it is that they do. But it's you actually telling me and giving me the opportunity for me to do it also myself. But the thing is with the side joint, niggas like that chase. So what you interacting with a side nigga, you listen, I got a nigga, it can never be that way. He gonna be on it. The shit could be dead fucking whack. He gonna still be on it because he wants you to be on him, but that just can't happen. He might not even want to be your main nigga, but for him knowing that he can't be your main nigga is what it is. It's gonna fuck up the game. But if it was just black and white, he gonna do his thing. I'm gonna do mine too. Just don't come into the house. I don't want to hear about you.
Nope,
even when I'm with the side nigga, don't take no jabs at my husband. I don't want to hear about this goofy shit. Let's keep this exactly how it is. And we said, I'm gonna hit. Thank you. This is your day, and that's just it.
Right, don't ask me shit about him.
That's it.
Same thing, when she out, you better not answer a goddamn thing. She don't even know my name.
Nothing.
Exactly.
And don't be mad. The shit that fucks shit up like that, people be messy as fuck. So that's why it is that it's gonna not only be there, but it's gonna trickle down into your relationship because niggas don't know how to, it's some ill niggas, I ain't gonna hold you, that could have 1 million bitches and they know how to move around strategically so nobody feels it. But for the most part, niggas is messy as fuck. They don't know how to be over here at this time and here at this time and still be able to be alright. They gonna be over here, or most of the time, this bitch gonna feel it, she gonna feel away, start looking and seeing what the fuck is going on. Or over here, the same exact thing. So that's the thing, it's if you an ill nigga, you could pull the shit off, but most niggas ain't ill niggas.
They ain't ill.
It only takes one thing to be ill.
What?
Honesty.
Yeah.
That's how I had to force him. It was just being honest. You like me.
Force him.
You're
That's
bisexual.
a lot of people.
You like her.
Was they all
You just
interacting
found
with each
the
other?
spot to fit in?
So how did you take a blue chew or something, or
No,
you just had?
It's game time. Let's go.
He's focused.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you don't know, I make juices, right? It's called Let's Sip Juices. So during my study, I found out about beets and men's stamina when it comes to beets. So I know you know up in the game. Yes, we're gonna plug. And if you guys are looking, this is the green, the mean green, okay?
Mean green.
But
The beet juice is my favorite. I ain't gonna lie.
yes, and it gives you
That's that- the kid.
wings and energy.
Yes.
So in the future, if you ever looking to do another foursome, you need some natural energy. You don't want your heart to stop.
That
Drink
beet juice.
Oh no, I don't take no pills or nothing like that. Like, Hennessy,
Have you ever tried that? What is that? That honey?
Yeah, I tried everything. That shit don't work. My body don't like it.
How about that Cameron thing? Whatever,
That shit tastes
pink.
horrible. Shout out to the homie Cam, but yeah, yes.
All right. So, where are we now?
We are at the nightcap, people.
Ooh, it's nighttime.
I want to know what you did when you left your house, because you got a lot of sexual energy, or what you didn't do.
It's the topic,
That's what.
Unless you said it.
All right, okay.
Look, sis came for this trip alone.
Yes, she's outside by herself.
No husband.
Yes.
She left her husband nice. He's like, I'll be back.
Good
I'll
job.
be back.
Good job.
So, nightcap, right?
Okay.
This is the part of the show where we kind of wrap everything up and you give your last few opinions on the topic.
Let's
all right?
do it.
So, my nightcap, I'll go first, is basically with the levels of dating. You have that fuck buddy and the actual dating part where the lines always seem to get blurred. Make sure y'all clear that shit up.
Facts.
Because if it, like you said, men do say things and we interpret different sometimes. So, you being a man, say it again. And like you said, ask her, what did you hear me say?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all make sure y'all have that communication so y'all don't fuck up some good pussy or dick or, just be asked out on the street.
That's a fact.
Good job.
I love that.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
Yes. My nightcap, I would say, if you're going to just fuck, please let them know. Okay, I gotta look at them in the eyes because they ain't listening. Okay, if you're just fucking, right? Please, and I say this for both parties, like please address it like I'm fucking other people. Okay, because that right there will let everybody not have a headache. And like Sincere said, if he's saying I'm fucking other people, don't think because you put it on him a few times that he's going to cut these bitches off or vice versa. No, he's still fucking other people, okay? Until he tells you or vice versa that he wants to be something else, you got to let action play with the words. That's what I would say.
That was a good one, too. Come on.
Good
High
job.
five.
Okay.
High five.
Good job.
I agree, and like it is, you said, right? It's not about communication. People always say communicate. It's about interpreting also. Right? And a lot of people say it's about consistency. People can be consistent on some bullshit. They could be consistently a
cheating.
fuck up. So those two of those things that our culture be fucking burying that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Yeah, let the fucking person know. Don't blindside somebody and now they all hemmed up and now they gonna want to kill you because you don't have them in some shit that you don't said it's a yes and it's really a no, and now they try to go oops upside your head. So before it is that you even get to, be truthful. Let that person decide if this is something that they want to fuck with. I know for me, I done dealt with everything for the most part in life. So it's not too much it is that you're gonna tell me that I'm gonna be like, it's a no for me. Most likely to be a yes.
Right.
But let
Just
me
be
know
honest.
beforehand so I could know I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you do, or if somebody hit me or whatever the case might be, just give me that option. If it is, because it's all going to come out. Whatever your grandmother tell you, whatever happens in the dark come to light, that shit is going to fucking
That's
come
a
out.
fact.
So in which case, let me know, let me make the decision, because if I'm going to find out. Nosy Sophia, Scorpio Sophia, I'm going to fucking find out. So before it is that I do, let me know. But I'm going to find out anyway.
Don't waste your life.
Right.
Fucking be happy, right?
Indeed.
So for my nightcap, I would say clear communication leaves no room for misunderstanding.
That's a good one.
And with that, people wanting what they want. So like I said before, Make sure what you said is heard and not misinterpreted, like you said, so that, it could be a smooth ride out for everybody, whether it's dating, fuck buddy, engagement, wife, whatever. Just make sure you have clear intentions with what you're doing.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So,
I love it.
right, on that note,
Ready to
levels.
We throwing this all back?
No.
Okay. Jesus.
Nice.
Well, I'm just saying.
Levels.
Let us sip.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And we
Thank
thank
you
y'all.
for coming.
Yes. And we thank
No pun
y'all
intended.
for watching. Yes. We thank y'all out there for watching it and listening. And make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel at Let Us Sip Podcast.
That's annoying. When it is.
Yeah.
Click it.
Make sure you follow the podcast on Instagram at Let Us Sip Pod.
And also let them know where it is that they can find you at.
Right. Where can we find you?
On all social media platforms is The Ladies' Choice, DA period, Ladies' Choice, spelled correctly. Because the millenniums don't know how to fucking spell.
Right.
Also, Water Company, Get Ounce on all platforms.
These are cool too. It's like a 40.
The alkaline
It is a 40.
water. Okay, yes.
A 40 of water.
And
Now,
it's in a
talk about
plastic
drinking
bottle.
that alkaline
Yes.
water, y'all. Listen.
Yes. Not
Get you
OE,
some.
but 40.
Yes.
Love it.
Thank you,
All
ladies.
right. So we thank y'all again. And we will see y'all next week on another episode of
Let us sip.
You heard?
Thank you for listening to Let Us Sip. Please remember to subscribe wherever you get your podcast from. And if you like what you heard, leave us a comment. If you feel like we can do better, leave us a comment too. But be respectful. We read everything and only want to grow. So thanks again for your love and support, and we will see you next week.